introduction, but I'll give him a quick one anyway. He's the two-time world indoor champion.
Yeah, well, I have my normal series of competitions before, and that's all I'm thinking about right now, because that's the, that's going to be just as important as far as in the preparation to the Olympics is the competitions that build up to it. And so right now I'm living in the present, and I'm just focused on what I have at hand, and that's here in Xiamen and the competition I have here tomorrow. So I'm not really thinking about the Olympics all that much right now. I'm trusting that the training and everything is in place to where I'm going to be in my best shape at that time. But for the most part, the most important thing is what I have to do right here, right now. And so I'm trying to take care of business tomorrow on the track and then go from there. I mean, I don't really rule anything out, and I don't put limits on myself. So of course, in my mind, I always think that I'm capable of a world record, and I think that tomorrow is no different. That if everything lines up the way that it can, then I can be doing things like the world record. Yes. And so that's always the expectation. That's always where my mind is. So I hope to do it, and I think that it would also be there's something about the stadium that is also something very special to it. So that it would be next. Yeah, I mean, for me, I try to get the most out of myself, no matter what it is, and it's definitely a different type of chase when you've won all the titles already, and you've basically won everything that there is to win in pole vaulting and track and field. But I still feel like there's always ways to better yourself, and ways to push myself to try to get the most out of myself, and that's the most meaningful, I guess, process, is just trying to see what you can do, because that's the most important thing. You don't really compete against the other people in that kind of way mentally when you're on the track. You're just trying to get the most out of yourself. So it's different chase, but the goal is still the same. I'm just trying to jump as high as I possibly can and trying to push myself in that kind of way. So I think the hunger's still there. It might be a little bit of a different kind of thing when you've already have the titles, but it's still a lot of hunger. Well, it's not going to be as high as in competition, so it's
why is that?
Well, because I don't have the same amount of speed, and I can't use as stiff a pole, and I can't grip as high, because you need the adrenaline, and you need the kind of competition energy to use the stiffer poles to jump those world record type heights. So no world records or anything in training.